Neil.
Man, there are a lot of y'all out there today. Let me get all this organized. My fault, y'all. Thank you, Brian. Thank you to Travis Golf, Mr. Golf. I don't like calling you Travis, and then thank you to Coach as well for giving me the opportunity to speak to all of you today and about the impact that the Gatorade District has on my hometown and then obviously KU football. Nearly 3.5 years ago, I committed here because I was confident that better days were ahead for Kansas football. As a proud Lawrence native, I wanted to help relay the foundation for a program that was a sleeping giant. As our program talks about all the time, as our values, I wanted to leave this place better than I found it. In our first year, we made progress and started to come together under Coach Leipold. Last year, this program played in a bowl game for the first time in 15 years and showed more improvement. Now, since the season has ended, we're in a new locker room that has been incredible to move into, and we're using a new weight room that is as good as it gets in the country. Everything on and off the field has been nothing but positive. The momentum was already real, but today it went to another level. Sitting here and seeing the future of David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium and the Gateway District gives me chills for what's ahead. We're laying another brick today, and it is a major one. Brick by brick, we're changing this football program in the community of Lawrence. I have so much love for this city and what it has provided me in my life. Now this place that I love is about to get even more dynamic and gives us an entirely new entrance to show off when people come to visit. Lawrence is truly a special place, and this project will help a lot more people see that. I'm so thankful for everyone that is involved in making this project come to life. To be standing on the same stage as the governor and the chancellor is an awesome honor, and also shows how much support we receive at KU. From the very top of the state and the university, everyone is aligned to trying to provide the very best for my hometown. That means so much to me and gives me so much appreciation to be in this spot. I knew when I committed to KU that I was making the right choice because I wanted to help lead the change. I wanted to see the Hill filled with Jayhawk fans from top to bottom before games. I wanted to see College game day come to Lawrence for the very first time, and I wanted to play in front of sold-out crowds and bring the city to life on Saturdays. We scratched the surface last year, but we still have a lot of work to be done. With Coach Leipold as our leader, I'm confident we will reach our potential and help lift Lawrence to new heights. I've never wanted to be anything but a Jayhawk, and today proves why. The bricks are just starting to be laid, and when they're all in place, there will be no stopping us. Rock chalk.
What made me choose Kansas? 2006, I didn't have a lot of offers. I didn't have a lot of schools, but Kansas was the first school that took a chance on me, right? And I came and took that visit, came down here, and I was committed right away. We got the chancellor right here, but we got the mayor with Stuckey. Stuckey was able to bring me in, He the mayor, So shout out to my teammates, Talib here. He'll be going to Canton. Stuck, I think I seen Mike. All the Todd, all my past teammates here, man, because y'all really helped build me to the player that I am today, that I was. Y'all were great teammates, and y'all pushed me to where I could be at today. And that's how it has to be for you younger guys. You younger guys, you have to be able to push your teammates to that level, set the standard. We know what the standard is right now, right? With Coach Leipold, what Travis is doing, what the donors are doing for you guys, the upgrades that they're trying to make for you to be able to compete in the Big 12 at the highest level. This is what we've been waiting on, right? This is why all the guys, we've been waiting for this for a long time, right? Even as a player, we was like, man, I can't wait till we get a new stadium. This is 2007, right? So this is something that, this is a major event today, huge event. We're on the rise. You can feel it in the air as soon as you come in here. We're doing something different. It's something next level that's going on now. Just coming here, I can see it's a teamwork. Everybody's on the same page, like they were saying. Everybody has the vision, right, of seeing this go to the next level, to new heights. And that's why I came down here. That's probably why all our other brothers came down here when we got that call. They gave us that call, say, hey, we need y'all to come down. This is a big event for us. We're launching this new stadium. We're launching everything that we're building up in this campus. We need y'all to come. I said, hey, we're going to come. I got 5 kids at home, but I'm going to try to make it. And that's the same thing with everybody else that made it. So this is a big deal for us. I just want to say thank you to Coach Leipold, because y'all are doing a great job. Y'all are raising the standard of what we needed to be, right? We're not losers. That's not who we are here. So we're definitely happy for you to be here, and we're excited. We're excited to see the wins this year. Hopefully get to a bowl. If I'm not playing, hopefully I can make it, and we can celebrate, party, and have fun this year. And y'all players, they don't take advantage of this, right? You don't have a chance like this all the time to be able to be special, right? And you have a great team around you, great coaches, great quarterback. So take advantage of the situation that you got right now. In college, this is the funnest times of your lives, right? So enjoy it, have fun, and I just want to say thank you for everybody bringing us out. Okay, you're going to the next level, right, Chop?
David, to you, your family, thank you so much. To all our donors through the years, I think every time, and many of you hear me say this all the time, when you have a chance to get into a group, you see the passion, the loyalty, the support, and love for this university that is really second to none. And from all of us, we say thank you from our program. A lot of thoughts go through my mind in really the last 24, 48 hours. I think back to when Kelly and I first got to town, and within our first 24 hours, though I had interviewed with Travis 17 times previously, and once with the chancellor, had a chance to have lunch with the chancellor and down on Mass Street. And when we left that lunch, Kelly looked at me and said, you know, this is different. This is a special guy. This is a special leader. And you knew with Travis's passion and what he felt about this university and what we were going, things were going to change. We talk a lot about alignment. You've heard the word alignment a lot. We're so aligned, Travis and I kind of went with the same jacket today, okay? But there's a lot of things that go through that, and it aligns with the word culture. In our program, we talk about culture being action. And what you see by the people here, from the governor, from everyone, we're seeing action taking place with something this monumental that everyone thought was like, how many times have you heard this story before? Well, now we see it truly happening. Governor talked about, what was it, nagging? That was the word maybe? If they nag you, you should ask Travis what I do with him. But I think those, as we use words, maybe nagging or whatever, pushing, we're nudging. I think it's passion. I think it's passion and belief about what can happen here. We just got a sliver of it last fall. I want to thank Chancellor and Travis for making that weight room and locker room come into reality sooner than later. We have a good majority of our leadership group of our players here. Would you guys please stand for me, please, guys? Again, this is why we're here. It's because of these guys. And when I said when we talked about the project, and Travis had asked, what do the players think about the announcement? And I said, well, you know, a lot of these guys won't be here when it gets completed. Let's try to get something done for them. And he went to work. He understood. He saw it. And to see their faces a week ago walking into their new environment and to see it, it's their work. It's their hours they put in. And it's going to be future. And we talk about it, and Devin's going to talk here in a little bit. You talk about Devin Neal, Lawrence native. In the video, it talks about trailblazers. Devin Neal's a trailblazer. Others go with easier paths. He stayed right here because he believed in this university, this program, this city. And we'll have a chance to do more of those things in the years to come. To our former players are here, and the foundation that you've put in your time, thank you. Cannot thank you enough. And now it's our responsibility to build this program that we'll all talk about for many years to come. Thank you very much.
You know, my reaction to hearing the To the Stars Through Difficulty is they always talk about to the stars, which is what we're talking about today. They leave out the through difficulty part. And so I thought I'd share with you just a little bit of, you know, I've had this great experience of trying to shoot for the stars at KU. And there's been some speed bumps along the way. We started 20 years ago, the family, with a Booth Hall of Athletics. And it turned out it was just too small. So we dug in deeper and came in a bigger Hall of Athletics. And it was really worked out well. And then eventually had the opportunity to buy the rules of basketball. But I said, I'm not going to, at this stage, I'm not going to pay for the building. You know, I won't give it to you till you figure out the building. And eventually, a lot of us worked we persuaded Paul DeBruce to do the funding for the building, and I gave him the rules. And the reason I'm bringing that up is when talking to Paul, we were saying, you know, we wanted, I think, $16 million. He goes, okay, Paul, look, we're talking about an addition onto Allen Fieldhouse, a shrine, you know. It's not like you're sitting there waiting at a bus stop, and if you don't participate now, another one will come along, another opportunity will come along. And he goes, oh, okay. So he actually turned it into a 2-for-1 match. He was very generous. And I guess I just bring that up and tie it into through the difficulty part. And that here, people today, a lot of the people here really helped all along the way and will continue to help. You know, but it's really important that we get these commitments, make the commitments, and then live up to the commitments. It's just so important. And I think as I talk to people about the campaign and stuff, I repeat what I told Paul. You know, it's not like sitting there waiting at a bus stop. This is a once-in-generational thing. So it's time to participate now and step up and do your part. So that's all I have to say.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Chancellor Girod, for your leadership here at the University of Kansas and for your commitment. I called it nagging in the first meeting, to bringing this Gateway District to fruition. And to the teams at the Lawrence Chamber of Commerce, Visit Lawrence, the City of Lawrence, and all commissioners, thank you for your partnership on this project and all your work to support economic development in Kansas. You know, I am always happy to be in Lawrence, but I'm especially glad to be with you this afternoon celebrating this historic day for the KU community. Last year, as part of our state budget, I proposed not only increasing traditional funding for higher education, but also setting aside money that would allow universities to match state funds with donor dollars for projects that will have significant economic benefits in Kansas. The legislature approved a budget that allocated $120 million in funding for these projects through the University Economic Development Challenge Grant Program. You know, KU's Campus Gateway project is a direct result of that program. In February of this year, we awarded $50 million in state funding to KU that will go towards the renovations that Chancellor Girod just told you about. These new and improved facilities will benefit not only KU by increasing student enrollment and attracting new visitors to campus, but also the surrounding community and our entire state. More talented students graduating from KU means more talented people entering the Kansas workforce. In addition, the multi-use campus facilities Chancellor Girod spoke about have endless possibilities in terms of making Kansas a premier spot to host state and national conventions and a myriad of other events. Development of this mixed-use facility alone is projected to support 720 permanent jobs once constructed and 670 temporary jobs while it is being built. Likewise, the David Booth Memorial Stadium upgrade is projected to support 2,600 temporary jobs while underway and 240 permanent jobs once it's complete. This will generate millions of dollars through sales and income taxes that will go towards making Kansas a better place for everyone in every corner of the state for generations to come. We're fortunate to be living through a period of unprecedented economic growth here in Kansas. Business development and growth creation were two of my top priorities when I became governor, and I'm proud that since I took office, we have generated historic levels of economic investment to the tune of $17 billion and created and retained more than 60,000 jobs. In fact, for the past 2 years in a row, we have been the #1 state in the country for new business investment per capita. Part of the reason we've been able to achieve that level of success is because we have taken an innovative approach to advancing economic growth, looking at it from every possible angle and tapping into every resource we have, even the more outside-the-box approaches. I want to give David Tolan, my Secretary of Commerce and Lieutenant Governor, a shout out here for the commitment that he has shown to growing the Kansas economy in whatever ways we can. David was really instrumental in persuading the legislature to move forward with this university grant. Obviously, one of our greatest strengths here in the Sunflower State is our university system. In developing these University Economic Development Challenge grants, our aim was to leverage that resource to spur new growth for decades to come. And the KU Gateway District is a perfect example of that. Northeast Kansas is fast becoming a choice designation for businesses. Much of the historic growth we've seen so far has been in this region, from Panasonic, the largest private investment in Kansas history, to KU's own Innovation Park. The improvements on the KU campus as part of the University Economic Development Challenge, especially the potential convention and event space, will only make Kansas more attractive for businesses, and with those businesses will come even more jobs. This project and others like it will play a crucial role in building a better, more prosperous future for businesses and individuals who choose to call Kansas home. Thank you again to everyone who has had a hand in this grant program and the ideas that it will support. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Brian.